Eric Keller here with Enthusiast Auto Group. We have a lot more new arrivals coming in and by the dozen, damn near. This is a Chiaretto rot on Silverstone 2003 M5. We're doing a very comprehensive paint correction on this car, given its condition. It's in really remarkable shape. It's all original paint, metered and verified. It's quite a dynamic color. It actually will change a bit in color depending on the lighting conditions, because I'm standing in the light was here. But we are really excited to bring this one to market. Quite an exceptional example. We have went a little further than we normally do on a standard 50, 60,000 mile M5, mainly as a function of the color combo and the condition. But that extra effort, it will be accounted for. We try to be very proportional in what we price stuff for, so that you're getting a similar value, whether you're buying one with 58,000 miles in a really rare color. If you're buying this new arrival, which is a 02 M5 Sterling Gray on black, this has the extended heritage leather. This is a 2-owner car out of Colorado. It is really in nice shape. I mean, the previous owners obviously loved it. You can see the clear bra there on the top, and it's on the front bumper and hood as well. Looking forward to getting some seat time in all of these cars. That's probably, that is the best part about my job. Got a customer reju Dynan S3, big old dinner plate brakes. He ships it down once a year for us to go through and check everything on it. And we've serviced this car now for 3 or 4 years. Really great guy, a good customer, become a good friend over the years. As is the previous owner of this M-Coupe. He sold us 2 of them actually. A Phoenix Yellow S54 came along for the ride. And it is a 2001 with a meager 6,900 miles. Doesn't take a whole lot of preparation to get them ready for the table when they're this nice and been this well loved. It's a 3-owner car out of Northern California. It's been in wine country a fair amount of its life. And a little trick that actually we didn't learn until just 4 or 5 years ago. See how that badge is rounded? Same on the rear here. That's going to denote the S54. This is an E46 style badge in terms of its shape. When they're like an E36 M3 with the S52, it's a straight flat badge. That's going to denote the lower output 3.2 liter single throttle body car. This is an all stock, all original car, no mods. Window tint, I think, is the biggest departure. It had original tires on it actually when it got in, but of course we put our new Michelins on as we will. But original tires always validate that it is a honest original car. This car is still also wearing its original tires, and it's kind of a really special lime rock for a number of reasons. First, it's one of 200 lime rocks. That certainly makes it a low numbers car that is relatively sought after by the collectors. This one's going to be a little more sought after by the collectors because it has the black wheels, it has the cloth interior, a little rarer yet. And the rarest part of this car is, of course, going to be the fact that it has 3 pedals on the floor and 8,000 miles on the clock. And all of that's awesome and great, but that's not the most exciting part about this car for me. The really exciting part about this car is the first owner is none other than Tom Plazinski. Some of you know who that is. He was on a podcast with Mark Green doing Cars Yeah, I think right after Monterey Car Week. Tom is the head of BMW product and technology communications for BMW North America. He's quite a long-standing fixture, 29 years at BMW, and I am super excited to introduce him to all of the EAG family in 48 hours when he visits to have his EAG experience and be reunited with his car. On that podcast, he was talking about the BMW M3s that he'd had over the years and the Canadian spec M3 that he brought to the market back at that time, and that he should never have sold any of the M3s that he'd had, and also referenced the C92 M3, and that he was quite fond of it and misses it, so it's going to be great to go spend some seat time in it with him. He's quite an accomplished driver. He's the only person at BMW that is signed off to drive all of the cars in BMW's race car collection. He's in charge of all of the North American race cars and a historian for BMW North America. He's got a lot of job titles. So it's going to be really cool to show him the EAG experience and basically show him how we are preserving cars today for our clients tomorrow. He's known us for a fairly long period of time, and I've been wanting to get him out here for a number of years. So it's quite exciting. Not only is he going to be here, but he gets to see his old car. And speaking of cool cars, this was a trade-in on an E39M. Or excuse me, this was technically this was a trade-in on a GT3 Touring, which was a trade-in on an E39 M5. And quite a interesting exchange. We traded the GT3 Touring in Friday about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 10 a.m., running down to pick up a client at the airport for his EAG experience and fun drive back home. And in the parking lot, we struck a deal trading the Touring for this GT3. Pretty cool car, really huge build sheet and window stickers, $182,000 car. It's got carbon ceramics, front axle lift, LED lights, and cool part, check that, 3 pedals on the floor, 6-speed. Or I guess, is it 6? Yeah, I know they did some 7s for a while. This is 6-speed. Has the sport bucket seats too, $5,200 option. So if anybody wants a 900-mile GT3, the AG's got one. Appreciate everybody tuning in. A lot more new arrivals. I don't believe any of these cars are on the website other than maybe just a couple of them with some teasers. So we are going to be doing a lot of the new arrivals in this form on YouTube. So subscribe to our channel if you want to see what's coming in even before the website, get the sneak peek, get the download, get the history and the information on these cars in this style. We're really having a lot of fun with this and getting a lot of good feedback from those that are watching, whether they're new clients, wannabe clients, which we want you to be too. Reach out and touch base with us and subscribe for a lot more cool content. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.